Good morning or good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you. Eric here with driverlineup.com, world's case steering wheel holder. For the replay gang, I'll make an introduction here shortly. I just want to give a minute or two for this notification to go out. We're kind of using this live as our coffee right now.
I need it.
And also, this shipper just reminded me that we have snow coming in, which is going to be amazing. Let's see what this guy says. Good morning, Wolfman.
You gotta take your lock off so I can get your doors open.
Oh, hang on a sec. Can I remove it inside?
Huh?
Can I remove it inside, or you need? Okay.
Can't be inside.
Okay. Just a second, guys. We're at JDQ dropping the already. What's up, Chris? I gotta pull up here. Just man. Hang on just a second, guys. This is one of those customers where you don't open your doors at the dock. Well, I left my lock on the doors. So that is proof that I put a lock on my empty trailer. So let me go take this lock off real quick. Who all is here?
Team Chaos, good morning. Jesse Wyatt. This is how y'all doing, yeah. Try talking to Prime about bringing my truck over and they kind of found that. Don't understand his way to his.
Almost done, guys. Sorry.
Good morning, Jeff.
Okay. There we go. So now, good morning. Good morning. The sun's cracking me in the face. Leo, what's going on? Yeah, so quick introduction. This is Scotty.
Good morning, YouTube.
He does have a YouTube channel. And he's been following his journey for, how many videos do you have up?
Something like 17 now, I think. 17
videos already. Following all the intricacies of coming to Prime. So what is the name of your channel?
Scotty Boy, the Trucker Wannabe.
Scotty Boy, the Trucker Wannabe. I'll link to it down below on this one. but this is his first day out on a on actual loads. We've done some drives. We did some driving around Springfield. We did pad time. We've done pre-trip time. And then I drove over to this customer this morning because we left super early and it was dark, and he's going to drive back to Prime. So we're kind of doing Prime a favor, picking up this load in Monet. It's a lot of you Prime drivers may be familiar with the cheese plant over here. I think it's Monet. So we're picking up a load of cheese and we're dropping it off at Prime. And in exchange for that favor, they gave me a $3,500 1,000-mile load, leaving Kraft tonight. So that's what we're doing today. And they're actually loading us early, which is good because we're gonna have to do some kung fu with our clocks today. In order to, we need to bolt back to Prime, get this trailer dropped, do a 10, and then get over there to pick up that load tonight. We could do a split too, but I'm hoping we can get a 10-hour break between the two loads. So anyway, that's our situation. What comments have been? Heathens, what's up, Heathens? JDQ waiting to get called, yep.
Nomadic Brit is here.
The British are here. The British are coming. Nomadic Brit, I haven't seen you in a while. Let's see. Dark Reserve Derp. Morning, Scotty. Welcome, Scotty. Hi, Eric Student. Jeff S. How's it going? Talking to Prime about bringing my truck over, and they kind of frowned on that. Don't understand. I don't know. It depends on, is it a bad condition? Bearded Fat Man, what's going on, dude? American Trucker. Chris Timms, what's going on? Kenworth Rider. And of course, Wolfman. Many conversations about Wolfman in lives. And then obviously JDQ dropping the super chat. Roll over, wake up, and see your lovely face. Adventures of Quisp. What's up, man? When did I last see you? I last saw you on the Prime Shuttle, I think. So anyway, yeah, Scotty's got a YouTube channel. What's the name of it again?
Scotty Boy the Trucker Wannabe.
Scotty Boy the Trucker Wannabe. For those watching a replay, I'll put it down in the description below. But we're headed out on probably about a week and a half on the road. And then we're going to go back to do a couple days on the pad and then test him out. Yep, that was back in August. Yeah, on the shuttle. I remember that. So what are your thoughts so far?
It's been great, honestly. I mean, coming from where I come from, this is a whole nother world. So very, very excited about everything so far. Need to get used to sleeping on this thing. That didn't go as well as I'd hoped, but I got enough, I believe.
Yeah. Last night, I mean, we slept parked, but it was his first night sleeping in a truck. It was funny talking about the debate he had with himself this morning of waking up and thinking to himself, can I hold it?
No.
Yeah. Get up and go in and pee. Apply now or wait till April. I think you can apply now and get scheduled for April. I'm not sure. Call a recruiter. You can call Barbara Brown. Her number's in all of my descriptions. Did you use Barbara?
Yep.
She's
great.
She is a really good recruiter. Her husband Clayton is director of marketing for Prime. So they've both been with Prime for a long, long time. Get a memory foam for top bunk. Well, I sleep on a top bunk. I don't think it's that the beds are was the bed uncomfortable?
No, it's just a new environment. That's all. Just getting used to everything.
Yeah, I sleep in a top bunk, you guys, and that's by choice. I love it up there. Heathens, you're doing PSD again. Are you doing PSD only now? Because that's what I'll be doing after this adventure. May not use it much of teaming, but we'll be glad it's there. Yeah, I have zero issues with my upstairs.
Yeah, it's quite a perk for me. I don't mind a bit.
Frosted Flake, or me, and I will not mention that little YouTuber's name. I don't know. I think he's a troll. I don't pay him any attention. I'm not subscribed to him. I have no issues with him. Never have. Jenna and I, just one time we were at Prime and he like really blew us off. And we never understood why. So I don't know if they just don't like that there was another team couple on the road or what. I don't know. But I don't have any issues with him. He just has issues with me for whatever reason. I think he just has issues. We're being loaded right now. He can give to Jenna for food. I'm sure the nephew is hungry. All right, heathens. Well, that super chat will cover, at the current rate of inflation and fuel prices, 2 steaks for the barbecue you're planning. Thank you for the super chat, though, man. Yeah, Jenna is... So she just went to... Hang on a second, guys. He's putting a lock on the glad hand. She just went to the doctor 2 days ago, and Reese, our son, is almost 5 pounds, which is a little bit over what he should be, and he's longer than what he should be. So she's gonna have a lot of fun. Good morning from West Virginia. What's up? JDQ. Well, that's my way of... He's not. You get none of you guys are little YouTubers. I just have to throw elbows.
I'm a little YouTuber.
I'm a little YouTuber, in a grand scheme of things.
A big little YouTuber.
But I just like to throw elbows at him. Track ride. Hey, what's up, Curtis? Just want to say hi. Hope you and Jen are doing well. Curtis, man, what are you up to? Curtis, if you are, let's see, you moved to Texas. If you guys ever move back to Branson or back up in this way, let Jen and I know. JDQ just picking. Trucking with 6 fats. I'm a little YouTuber. We're all little YouTubers. I think it gets under his skin, so. North 40, good morning. There's a whole bunch of 50 of you online right now for 7:30 in the morning. Am I off duty? Yeah. Yeah, we're all YouTubers, or all small YouTubers. I have, I'm almost at 6,000 subscribers, but man, in the YouTube world, that is not a big channel at all. I'm a little of the little YouTuber. Morning from Florida. What up, Matthew? What's going on? A lot of familiar faces here. Heavy Metal Halls, what's going on? Heavy Metal Halls is very familiar with my crypto project. Just left Springfield. Yeah, we'll be back at Prime today. JDQ, you gotta stop, man. For 3 gallons of diesel. Yeah. Here. So yesterday Jenna was on the fuel desk. Because she works in-house at Prime. And she said, do not buy fuel tomorrow. Well, I had to buy fuel today. Look at this. This is at Prime. 25 gallons for $107. That's at Prime this morning. And the jackass driver who left this empty trailer not full of fuel and dirty, didn't take it through the washout. Well, guess what? You got to fill up the reefer at the highest price that it's been in years. So let that be a lesson. If that driver just would have filled it up when they dropped it off, they would have paid 40 cents less per gallon. But because they were a jackass, lazy, now they had to pay because I filled the reefer this morning when I picked up this empty. In Texas working, will be in Missouri this weekend for daughter's wedding next week. Well, I won't be there this weekend, Curtis, but man, we got to connect up. We'll be there for 10 days. I don't know. Yeah, we probably won't be back. Jay the trucker is growing. He almost 20,000. I remember when his channel was small. Yeah, but even 20,000 is small, you guys. In the grand scheme of the YouTube world. Jesse, just chilling in Houston traffic at 7:30 in the morning. Just listening to you. Always have your input. Awesome. Yeah, the price gouging happening right now is pretty bad. Companies are taking advantage and is evident in their financial statements. Yes, inflation, also unnecessary price increases. $5.40 a gallon in Pittston. Holy shit. Roadrunner, let's go, Brandon. Curtis, we sure do. JQ got to run. All right, Jacob, thank you so much. Thank you, Heathens, also for the super chats. You guys are awesome. Always leave trailer clean and full of fuel. In return, I have a knack for getting assigned trailers that need to go get repaired. Yeah, it's usually most drivers are good about it. This morning, we had to run it through the washout. And we got moving in time to still get to this shipper an hour early, and they're loading us right now. Our appointment's not for another 30 minutes, but if we had been running late and had to go run that trailer through the washout, or if we were close on time, I would have been really pissed because someone dropped that empty off not full and dirty. I'll be back this afternoon. I'm just running local tanker loads today and tomorrow before I head home. Nice. So you guys do know that we were talking about this morning. The higher the prices of fuel are, the diesel, the better it is for Prime drivers. The more money we make. The fuel surcharge is based on 7 miles per gallon. So if you're doing better than 7 miles per gallon, you're actually the higher the price goes and the higher the surcharge is, the more money we make. Where it really hits you is that somebody's paying for that, and that is the customers. Whoever's buying whatever, like we're picking up cheese, so whoever's buying this cheese is paying more for the cheese. Heathens will be in Springfield tomorrow. We'll be out of there tonight, man. Million Mile Man, what's going on? Million Mile Man, Jenna showed me a very cute picture of a puppy yesterday from your brother. Sam determined it's about me and how I operate. Others being ship bags won't change how I do things. Yeah, it's just good etiquette. And I know it sucks. It really sucks especially if you're at the end of a 3 or 4 week run and you come into Prime and you're ready for a break or a shower or for me to go home. But man, it only takes like 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes at most to run the trailer through for a washout. You don't have to wash the rest of the truck, just get it rinsed out real quick. You get the fuel on the way in. So it's just really lazy and selfish to not run it through for a washout and set the next driver up for failure. Michael Page, as long as the line haul doesn't magically decrease as the fuel surcharge increases. Yeah, I haven't seen that. This load that we're picking up tonight is freaking amazing. Line haul and fuel surcharge. Million Mile Man, yes sir. Yeah. Yeah, I heard you guys were getting some well-bred dogs. So I was jealous when I saw that puppy. You guys have any questions for Scotty? This is our coffee. Both of us.
Jesus, I need it.
Both of us were on the struggle bus on the way over here this morning. Leah Snyder says, "Yep." So what else? Trying to think of what else. What am I missing? I really hate to hear that about the lease purchase program. I guess I'll just keep saving my money and pay it off earlier when I do get a truck. Yeah, and here's another thing about that, you guys. Heathens, I was told the inbound had to fuel trailers no matter what. I was forced. Usually they do, but sometimes the inbound tech is lazy, and if you don't ask, they won't. They're supposed to. They're supposed to tell you have to fill it on the way in. Pick up big dog on a trip on the way home. Scott, how's Eric as a trainer? I'm coming in June.
Fabulous so far. I haven't really done a whole lot, but we had a really great day, and I was able to do some pretty good things just based on just listening. You know, just he gave some pointers, 3 or 4, and that was what I needed for the first few backing, trials. It did pretty well. So I would say just listen. You got a good trainer, just listen.
Am I still doing TNT? Or, well, his TNT, and that's the last TNT. I'll be PSD only, and I'll be doing 3 or 4 PSD students at a time after the baby's born. So what I was going to say about the trucks, here's another thing. Lease prices are going up. I believe 8%. But here's the thing, Prime is now paying over $200,000 per truck. They have a contract, but what the manufacturers did was come back and say, yeah, we see your contract, but we're gonna throw on a surcharge. And the surcharge is like 25%. And of course, Prime's tried to say, well, wait a minute, we have an agreement, we have a deal. And the manufacturer's like, look, if you want the trucks or not. So the trucks right now coming into Prime are over 200 grand. All 3 of my trucks are contracted for 161,000. So think about that. That's a $40,000 increase in like 6 months. So even if you were doing lease purchase, it's just a mess. And the sad truth is, there was someone at the driver advisory board meeting who used to run dealerships. He said point blank that truck prices never go down. They'll go up for a lot of reasons, and whatever those reasons are, they stay up there. They don't ever go back down. They don't say, well, we got more trucks now, so we'll go ahead and sell the trucks for less. No. They're going to be selling them for what they're selling them for or more. And right now, every brand new truck is over $200,000. Crazy. So hopefully you're all sitting down and have some coffee in you for that bombshell. I wish I could give you guys good news. I'm just shooting straight with you on... When I said yesterday that I don't think the lease purchase is coming back at least not this year, and maybe not for a long time, that's not based on any evidence. Nobody's told me that. That's just what I believe on everything I've heard. I really don't see it coming back this year. Yeah, doing a lease is not in my future, apparently. Lucky PSD student, Scotty too. Hope I get Eric. Chris Timms. When are you coming in, Chris? Nomadic Brit, fuel prices getting ugly. Yeah. In Springfield, see, I filled up the Jeep the other day in Springfield for, I think it was 250% more than I did a year ago at that same gas station. June. Yeah, I mean, yeah, hit me up. Because I should start doing PSD again in mid or late May, early June. So, well, it feels like they're in the back of the trailer, so I'm probably going to cut this one here in a few minutes. We'll go to 30 minutes. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Paying extra $1.78 a gallon more than December. Yeah, you guys, I was telling somebody, do you guys remember, especially Prime drivers, I want to say it was January, February of last year that we were paying like 87 cents a gallon at Road Ranger in Marshall, Illinois. Do you guys remember that? 87 cents a gallon for diesel. It might have been a little bit longer ago, but it wasn't like that long. It wasn't like 3 years ago. I'm certain. In fact, Jenna, we have receipts. I just haven't looked at the date, but we paid under 90 cents a gallon for diesel pre-Biden at Road Ranger in Marshall, Illinois. Pepperidge Farmers remembers. The company I work for ordered 17 sleepers, and 4 day cab sleepers are built waiting on chips.
I think the American Trucker wanted to know what I did before. I think most states have them, but I worked for a community services board. It's your community mental health, developmental, substance abuse services. My last job there was director of quality assurance, so desk job nightmare basically. So really glad to be here. But yeah, mostly mental health. I worked with kids a lot, working my way up through the ranks of this agency. I was a children's case manager. I worked a lot with youth in crisis, that kind of thing. So great work, but I'm glad I'm making the switch. That's for sure.
Heathens miss paying $1.48 in Marshall. $1.48. Yeah, dude, it was under $1 a gallon in Marshall at one point. Chris Warner, Scotty, aren't you from Virginia?
Yeah, just outside of Williamsburg, little town, kind of real close to Jamestown, Williamsburg, Yorktown, that historical triangle. The town's called West Point, little town.
It's a really cool area. If you guys are familiar with it, there's more history within like 80 miles there than there is in the rest of the country. So you got Jamestown, Yorktown, Williamsburg.
Yeah, Richmond's not too far.
Richmond, Mount
Vernon. That's it.
Yeah, we couldn't think of the name of Washington's damn house the other day when it's so obvious. Mount Vernon. Mm-hmm. Then you got Virginia Beach and that whole area, which is a lot of fun. Hampton Roads area. Wasn't it Prime during those times? Oh yeah, Heathens. It was I think 87 cents a gallon was the lowest we paid at that Road Ranger. 74 cents in Effingham at one point, Flying J. Crazy. Nomadic Brit, have I found a driver for my truck? No. We've interviewed a lot of drivers. Here's the thing, and this is what makes it difficult, but it is what it is. I can't have someone smoking 3 packs of cigarettes a day in a truck that someone else is going to have to drive. And like every single driver that's come forward is a heavy smoker. And look, I smoked for many years. I get it. I have no problem with it. If there was going to be a driver that was going to be in that truck guaranteed for the remainder of its term, I wouldn't have any problem with it. But there's no guarantee of that. So I can't have the truck smell like an ashtray for the next driver. I don't think that's fair. How much longer before the baby is due? Baby is due the first week of May, but the doctor doesn't think it's gonna ambulance. Doctor doesn't think that it's gonna. The doctor thinks he's probably gonna come the end of April. Yeah, you can vape. You can vape your brains out in that truck. But vaping doesn't. There's no ash. There's no ashtrays. There's no none of that. I vape in here. Scotty doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Claims he doesn't mind.
Not so far.
See, not a smoker. Yeah, but Chris, you got a ways to go, bruh. That truck's been sitting there for 3 weeks. There is a troll in here, moderators. I can't see who's trolling.
I didn't either.
So, yeah. So anyway, if you guys are looking for a private fleet truck, you can go back a couple videos and you'll see my video about that. We're not super like stressed about it because the money we're paying for that contract is actually buying the asset. So if it was just a standard lease, I'd be freaking out right now because we'd just be throwing money to Prime for no reason at all. But it's actually paying for an asset, so it's fine. But we do want to get it moving. Anyway, we're gonna get off here. We're at 32 minutes, but thank you guys all so much for joining in the morning. Scotty's YouTube for the replay gang I'll have down in the description below, and then over well, you guys will see a lot of them in future videos, but make sure you check out his channel. Shag Haji is a troll. Yeah, I can't see that individual, so he may have been hidden or something. Chris, be safe, guys. Thank you. Have a good day. Eric Kenworth Rider, thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Be safe, make good decisions, and as always, drive to thrive. Check in with you guys soon.